Look at this lake. On the surface, it looks pretty calm, but we really have no idea what's going on beneath the surface. And the moment a storm starts brewing, it'll tell us all kinds of things that are going on underneath. The same is true for anemia. We look at someone and we think they look pretty calm, they're pretty stable, they're handling things pretty well. But the moment the body's under stress, then the real pattern is revealed. Anemia reveals itself under stress, not at rest. You look at a patient lying in bed, they seem calm, stable, they seem like they're doing okay. But clinical judgment tells us that we need to ask ourselves, how will the body do when it's under stress? There's 3 primary ways that the body can lose blood and have a low oxygen carrying capability. The first one is frank blood loss. That can happen from trauma, a GI bleed, something that happens rather suddenly. With this lake, that would be like the water level suddenly dropping. We can also have decreased production of red blood cells. That would happen with B12 deficiency, folate deficiency, or iron deficiency anemia as well. With this lake, it might mean that the streams that feed it, that roll down the mountains and hills nearby, might suddenly not be feeding it the right supply of water and nutrients. And the third kind is increased destruction of red blood cells. That can happen with hemolysis, it can happen with sickle cell anemia, and a variety of different immune conditions as well. This is like a hidden leak under the surface. This can happen in man-made lakes from erosion or a sudden sinkhole. But no matter why the oxygen carrying capacity is low, the body tends to compensate at rest. It hides all the problems that might be occurring. But the moment that you add stress, movement, talking, activity, then the truth shows up. Clinical judgment is noting when that shift happens. And this is where you might start to see changes in the body, such as an increased heart rate or respiratory rate, shortness of breath, fatigue beyond what's normal, and changes in skin color and skin tone. You might look paler and cooler than usual. These are definitely tiny cues, easy to miss. I mean, I know I've missed them myself. But this is an opportunity for your clinical judgment to grow, right at that point where things stop being easy and you start to have to dig deeper to figure out what's going on. Always keep this question in your back pocket. What is going on underneath the surface? The part that we can't see. This is where true clinical judgment develops. This is when you start to think like a nurse. This was A for anemia, the first part in our Summer 2026 series, Clinical Judgment A to Z. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss any this summer. Hope to see you again soon.